to another edition of the Comedy Podcast. I'm your host, DJ Marcus, and you are joining me live at the Comedy Studios. I'm never alone. I'm with my boy, Joey LoFaro. Joe, say hello to people.
Hello, Pete.
And this week, we are joined in the Comedy Studios by our special guest this week from CPMMA, Mr. Josh Peters. Welcome to the Comedy Podcast.
You can hear my hands go up.
Oh man, Joey, it is going to be a fun week on the Comedy Podcast.
It is.
First fun fact about this week: no Kandyce. No Kandyce joining us this week. She is not feeling quite well, but we send all our love and well wishes to her.
But it's Titty Tuesday.
It is Tat Tuesday. It's along with Taco Tuesday. Is probably my favorite Tuesday of the
Both
month.
ends.
It was Steak Tuesday for me.
Steak Tuesday?
Yes.
Well, it was, what the hell, Chicken Tuesday for me. Did you eat anything special today?
So we're all fucking up.
Yeah, basically.
That's bubble tea.
Bubble tea.
Yeah.
Bubble Tea Tuesday.
Bubble tea, I guess, yeah. That's a good segue into your sponsor.
Yes, it is. Smooth my balls.
I can't do bubble tea.
Why not?
I don't want balls choking me when I'm trying to drink my tea.
Well, if those balls are smooth, like you would get with a Smooth My Balls,
They're slimy.
Turf Chopper 3.0.
Can it shave slime?
No.
You can just open your throat a little bit and relax. You'll find it goes a lot easier.
Just open your throat and relax. It'll go down smooth.
Not again.
Oh, man.
Just like college.
Ooh, I'm sorry.
Not roofie.
That's a bad college experience for you, sir.
It was.
But Joey, this
Falling
week.
Bush Light. Ugh, never again.
Oh my goodness. Oh man, so did you get into anything this week, man? Anything happen to you?
I attended a wedding.
A wedding?
Yes.
Mazel tov.
It
Congratulations.
was not mine.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. For her.
My girlfriend had to was in the bridal party for a Nigerian themed wedding.
Uh-oh.
So it was a little bit different.
A lot bit different.
One, I didn't see her, but for like 5 minutes, like the whole time I was there.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good vacation.
For two, like I drove to this place and I got there and I had to walk in from like the overflow parking. So I didn't really know where I was supposed to go, but I saw a bunch of Africans. So I started walking towards them. And then I enter the parking lot for the hotel where they were having it. And on my left is a guy peeing between a dumpster and a U-Haul. And on my right is a security guard. And I'm like, is this a Tom and Jerry moment? Like, should I tell somebody? Do I let him go? It seemed like he was just trying to have a...
Was he dressed up at least?
No, this guy, I don't think he was affiliated
he came
with
unprepared also.
I don't know if what he was there for. I think it looked like he had just like stopped from the side of the road to take a whiz.
And where was it? This is Texas?
This was here. This was in near Baltimore.
Oh, that explains it. Okay.
Know who you were in that moment? You were Ulysses Claw. The only white man around a whole bunch of Africans.
Was there I
So
know it's a little
steal
maybe
something.
it's like the other end, but did they have anything like the equivalent of dancing the coffin out?
What?
You know, like
No.
the Nigerian funerals where they
So that's usually
my game of confuses.
that's usually
don't know
Orleans funerals.
Yeah.
The
But
Haitians.
is there an equivalent though, like, you know, the Jews, you get people on chairs and you try to get the person dead as soon as they're married because the insurance card's
You throw
been
'em off.
signed. But
I don't know what you're doing there.
but like is there like any equivalent things in the wedding ceremony where people are like being thrown around or anything?
Not that I noticed. There was so I got in through. I saw a bunch of Africans outside, so I went through the deck. Apparently, I wasn't supposed to.
Uh-oh.
But the whole time, I'm like, I don't know if I'm in the right place.
Look at this colonizer making his own rules.
I was the lone off-white guy in a sea of Africans where they're just and like not only that, but like they're not sure if I'm supposed to be there, and I'm not sure. So everybody's looking at each other with suspicion. And so eventually I went and hid in the bathroom until I got like clarification from my girlfriend that there was a security table that I actually was supposed to go to. And then they
gave you a stamp.
They gave me an X on my... No, actually, first they couldn't find my name.
Oh,
So he had to get her to come say, "Hey, turns out, well, because for some stupid reason, the list of like guests was not alphabetical. At least
really?
not if you were with someone in the bridal party.
Oh, okay.
Is this like you ain't getting here with them shoes on?
I guess.
You're like,
So I found out it was apparently it's a very popular thing to wear sunglasses for no fucking reason.
Inside, yes.
Yes, inside. There's a lot of that.
That is an African thing. If
Yes.
you ever see Muammar Gaddafi in any pictures,
Yes.
he has sunglasses on, even when he was at the UN.
that's like the glare of the rockets coming in.
Yes. He was, even when he was sitting at the UN, he's wearing sunglasses at the UN, just
Listen,
looking around.
The UVA, lights. First of all, the damaging, to the retina and everything, and then second, I don't know what his sleep schedule is. He might have been like about the blue light filter or something. I don't know.
But yeah, it's so you got in, and did you enjoy the ceremony? Because
What was it like?
I've gone to one Nigerian wedding in my life.
Oh, I only went to the reception.
Oh, you only went to the
How's
reception?
the food then?
Jollof rice.
Yes.
See,
Come on, we can't every time someone brings up Nigerian cuisine, everybody just goes straight to the jollof rice. It's obvious. Like they
So what's the less obvious
they also had meat,
Like what?
goat and beef.
yes,
I can't tell you what particular dish because that's what they labeled it. It just said
go.
literally they were, and I had so my girlfriend put me with some of her friends that she trusted to kind of usher me through this experience, and I did my best to entertain them, but we got into the line. I'm like, all right, just let me know what you guys think is spicy, because that's the shit that I need to be a little bit careful about.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, I'm like, I'm good. I can handle most things.
Yeah.
We get in there, we get in line, and they're trying to tell me what stuff is, but they're just pointing, telling me things I already know. It's like, this is vegetables. This, and the thing is, there's a label on it, but it just said beef. It's like, this is beef, but they said to be careful because it could hurt your teeth. And I was like, oh yeah, I see the bones in it. No. What they don't tell you is that meat has been cooked to death.
Oh, it's like beyond well done.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
No, I mean if you cook it in like a stew.
Yeah, then you can get that well done. Right?
Yeah, that's not what they did. It was
like flamethrower.
It did something.
Like
it seemed like it. I mean, it wasn't that. To be honest, actually, it was surprisingly tender, given the fact it was dry-ish, but it wasn't terrible.
Yeah,
it was pretty good. So I enjoyed it. It was good. It was a good thing. They made an interesting choice to they really went all out on a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
Like there was a whole make it rain dollars on them thing.
Oh yeah,
they had sparklers shooting. They had pyrotechnics.
Oh,
they had a DJ who didn't know how to operate a soundboard. I think
he wasn't DJ Marcus.
No, he wasn't. And their MC did not know how to use a microphone.
Yes. Why, did he hold it backwards?
Because he talked into the mic like this.
Oh my goodness.
Was he preaching?
He might as well have been, because there were so many sounds because he was talking directly in the mic. I'm like, how did you find these clowns? And he was one of the sunglasses people. Also, a fun fact: there's guys will just show up in a group outfit.
Yes,
which I didn't know. It's not like a tribal thing. It's just groups of guys decide to wear the same thing.
Well, it's kind of tribal, like U Street Tribe.
Were those the groomsmen?
No. There's just the different people at the wedding. There's just groups of guys.
Like a fraternity?
Not even. There's just different, like a smaller group of friends will just say, hey, we're going to wear all blue things. And then they'll all show up. Some guys will all show up wearing the same hat and suit.
Did they have dance-offs, though? Like, they looked at each other across the room like...
if only. But I think that would have... I think if they had their sunglasses and gold shoes would have fallen off.
Oh, my goodness. A lot of gold shoes.
There was a lot of unnecessary.
Are there pictures?
I do not have any pictures.
I'm gonna harass you.
It's a sight to behold. I will say that. I enjoyed myself. I had fun at the wedding I did go to. But it's like Joey. If Joey had gone to the ceremony, I think his mind would have been more blown than just going to the reception.
Yeah,
because I went to the ceremony and the reception.
Mm-hmm.
The ceremony, for the most part, is Nigerian pastor yelling at them. They're going to be good now, and they can go fuck all the time.
So you get the blessing, like,
Yeah.
shall layeth the dick.
Late, yes. And he's telling the wife, hey, if he wants it, give it to him. Like he said it like 5 times, and
Wait,
I was
what?
like, yeah,
Like Beetlejuice?
That's what they tell him.
Give the dick, give the dick,
give
the dick. Bam!
Yep. He's like, if your husband comes home and he says he wants to have sex, you should be having sex with him.
Oh.
And I'm like, huh? Is it this?
The good old days.
Yes. Does it? Hashtag them too.
Yeah. That's the YouTube movement, not the Me Too.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, man. But anything's happened with you this weekend, man? This week?
Oh, since then?
Other than that.
My scale betrayed me.
It did it?
So I've noticed I've been putting on a little bit of weight, but
Yes.
I hadn't really decided I was going to, in earnest, become like work on it.
Okay.
I said, I got to get past the wedding. The wedding was my last hurdle because I'm like, I know I'm going to drink a lot. I know I'm going to eat a lot of whatever the hell they have. So I was like, once I get past the wedding weekend, I can begin this diet in earnest.
Okay.
So I had to get my starting point. I had to get on the scale finally.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a smart scale. What they don't tell you is that it's a smart ass scale. And when I got on it, it had a readout, and then it said, "Are you sure it's you? This weight is different."
Sounds about right.
That's like when you go to the truck scales and they're like, "Listen, motherfucker, you're gonna play. You have more than 4 axles.
Gotta have more than 4 axles." Okay. So what did your final weight come out to, Joe? If you want to tell us.
234 pounds.
234.
And you're still beautiful.
You're still a svelte young man.
Yes.
I carry my weight fairly well.
Mm-hmm. I do too, occasionally. Some days I feel fatter than others. But
Me too.
Yeah. Oh man! But this week we got a chance to hang out, didn't we, Joey?
Yes, we did.
Yeah. This week we had the first annual Dot Comedy Adventure Park excursion, where Joey and I took our assistant associate intern, currently little teeny Haley, to Six Flags.
Which one?
PG.
And y'all lived?
Oh yeah, we got through.
First of all, the fact that you survived that not that Six Flags specifically. Yeah, that came out right. That in of itself should be like a Boy Scout badge. Like, I survived Six Flags. My head didn't get pulled off in a ride or ejected from a car seat or something.
Six Flags Landover is
it's an experience.
It is an experience.
They were doing the vaccinations there earlier. That was like one of the mass sites.
Yeah, that was one of the sites.
Pop. You could ride a ride.
It's weird to me because like I feel like they have the opposite experience of King's Dominion. All the things that King's Dominion does well, they don't do well.
Yes.
And all the things they do well, King's Dominion doesn't do well.
Mm-hmm.
Like they have actual branding. King's Dominion doesn't anymore.
No.
Really?
Yeah. If you've been
it's
to
not Paramount.
It's not Paramount anymore, so they have no characters. It's just generic everything.
It's just when did they get
They scrubbed all the movie title rides. Like they used to have like an Italian Job ride, and now it's just like this dumb roller coaster with tiny cars on it.
Yeah, that's basically it.
It's like pizza.
They had
when did this happen? Sorry, I missed a meeting about this.
I think Paramount sold the parks division.
Yeah,
no shit.
A couple years ago. Oh. So you have that, but then the actual rides are better.
Mm-hmm.
The actual rides work most of the time.
Yes,
and the employees don't hate their jobs as much. Whereas here they had Tiny Toons and Looney Tunes,
mm-hmm.
but then they had the Tiny Toons and Looney Tunes versions of songs playing nonstop, and it's just like kill me now.
Yes,
and also the difference in PG when the rides don't work, they still let you ride them. And they're just like, hey, let's just see what happens.
Yeah, see the thing about Six Flags, because we've gone to Six Flags and Kings Dominion in the last decade. Me and Joey have. Yeah. Going to Kings Dominion, you're expecting to go on rides and it's a thrill park.
Yeah.
Six Flags, for everyone who goes there, is more the water park adventure than anything else.
Oh, absolutely. It's a bomb.
Because everything else in the park breaks.
I don't
That,
do
like-
water. I'm too afraid of MRSA. I don't.
Yes, you're high possibility getting MRSA or it being burned out of your body by the high levels of chlorine that are in
I
there.
I
mean,
can smell that.
or
chlorine.
both. Or just, that's kind
Yes.
of like you don't have to go to the gift shop. You have your souvenir. It's a hole in your leg.
But it's clean. It's a clean hole now.
Exactly.
That's why the bathing suits are surprisingly cheap.
Yes. I see. We got a chance to do something this time going to the amusement park that we've never done before, which is get drunk at the amusement park.
They have alcohol
They
there.
have alcohol
Really?
They have
in the
full
park.
bars.
At the rides, okay, you be like, yo, I need a shot before I get on. I don't know.
Not like on the rides, but there's several
Like the
bars
community.
throughout the.
Like the little community wherever the ride is.
So I can get a turkey leg and like a lemon drop.
Yes.
Yeah,
Ooh, they have the alcoholic Slurpees.
Yes. That's what we.
that's what
Oh,
they had a machine that actually will like give you a frozen rum and Coke or a Jack and Coke. Just
hit a
boop,
button
boop,
and
done.
pull the lever.
Why am I thinking about that? What was that Pixar movie about where everyone's fat and attached to chairs?
Was that WALL-E?
WALL-E, yeah. Just sit there. Just like goes right in your mouth.
Hey,
That was the one I never saw.
never watch WALL-E?
No,
You like it? It's
Dystopian.
yeah. I mean, but listen, it's fat dystopia. It's so it's not. I mean,
not
how
far off.
dystopian is it if everyone's well fed?
Very true.
So yeah. So how was Six Flags? Like, what else? Anything happen?
Well, no, nothing really happened.
it couldn't happen because our intern doesn't do amusement parks right.
No, she does not.
Right? Like what do you mean?
Like she doesn't know. Like all right. Here's the thing. We went on the first ride we went on was that like Tower of Doom thing
Oh, you
where it
just
just
drop
drops
it?
you. We get to the bottom of the ride and then she gets off and starts screaming.
Wait, what?
As if like the sound barrier had been broken and it caught up with her when she got to the ground.
Like delayed PTSD.
Yes. And then the rest of the day, we had to go on safe rides.
Yeah.
We like every time there was a roller coaster, it was like we couldn't get her to go on a boat, like on just a little
How old
boat
is she?
flume ride.
Is she of age?
She's 10. She's 10.
She's at the age where she should be.
Oh, she's 10. Oh, okay. I was going to say a lot
She's
worse
old
things.
enough to where roller coasters should be a part of her life,
Not really.
and they weren't.
Because they're not there. Okay, so her mother and I are not roller coaster people. We've gone to
Yeah.
music parks together. We're not roller coaster people. So knowing her, it's in her genetics not to be on any of those rides.
My dad got nauseous going on the Scooby Doo ride once. So
Yeah.
I get it.
So it's not built. She's not built for that yet. She'll probably like when her friends all go, like because the evolution of this is, I'm going to buy her a season pass,
Mm-hmm.
like when she turns like 14. I'll just buy her a season pass every year. Take her and her friends, drop their asses off there, and I'm good for the day.
Yeah, that's
And
something. Then you go to the bar.
Then
It's
I'm
like,
good,
hey,
or go to the bar
I'm
with them.
sober. It's time to go home.
Yeah, pretty much. As soon as I sober up off that beach chair.
I need to
Yeah.
save up for that. Those drinks were not cheap.
No, they weren't. It
How
was
much did it cost for like I don't know rum Slurpee?
$17.
Yeah, per
Holy
per
shit!
drink.
Did it come with a bottle of rum?
No,
No, we got nice drunk though. It wasn't like we were.
we
Well,
felt
that's
good.
when you got a
We felt
pregame.
good.
Look, I'm sorry. Like, I hate to say it, the kids in the car, but listen, we're gonna sit in this parking lot for about half an hour first. Y'all better.
That would have been the move. The
Told you that's
pregame.
what they were doing. That's what people were doing before we went
I
to
mean,
the park.
I said we should have done that, but we didn't come prepared. It was a midday trip, so we kind of were in a time crunch.
They have a dispensary in there. Just
No,
Not yet.
not
for
yet.
reference sake.
Dan Snyder
They have
hadn't
a-
gotten his license
They
yet.
have
Yes.
a really filthy Johnny Rockets.
Oh,
Oh yeah, it's,
the Johnny Rockets in Georgetown. I went to American University. I remember it was like 2003 or 4. It actually got shut down for having a roach infestation.
Ugh.
that sounds about right.
That
Well,
was
not Georgetown.
No, Georgetown.
I would think it would have better sanitation than Georgetown.
They didn't have good lawyers.
Probably not. Oh man, but we're gonna take a quick break, Joey.
Mhm.
We're gonna sit down and have a conversation
Mm,
with
that
the
sounds
MMA
terrible.
king of College Park himself,
What?
Mr. Josh Peters.
The hell's
Is that-
going on now?
Is that the title I'm giving you? I'm gotta give you a title.
Okay.
The MMA king of College Park.
Okay, we'll go with that. Sounds
There we
like I also can get you a great deal on a '87 Pontiac.
Oh man, but we can take a quick break, Joe, and come back and have a conversation. Then we're gonna get into some crazy shit going on in the world, but we'll be back with more fun and more thrills on the Black Comedy Podcast.
Oh, you got plans. Don't say that.
Oh, you That's why I put that trail, the Honda trailers.
Yeah, I saw it.
Thank God we don't have Pepe Le Pew. Bitch, you sucking this dick.
Say baby, what you doing? Where you at? Oh, you got plans. Don't say that. Shut your trap. I'm sipping wine in a robe. I look too good to be alone. My house clean, my pool warm. Just shake smooth like a newborn. We should be dancing, romancing in the east wing and the west wing of this
And this segment of That Comedy Podcast is brought to you by Smooth My Balls. That's right, the Turf Chopper 3.0. If you're looking for a product that you can leave the door open for, it's Smooth My Balls Turf Chopper 3.0. The That Comedy Podcast is a proud member of the Smooth My Balls family. Look at our Instagram, Twitter, or anywhere you find the That Comedy Podcast. You can find a link for 20% off the Smooth My Balls Turf Chopper 3.0. And we're back at the That Comedy Podcast. Joey LoFaro, DJ Marcus, Josh Peters here. You gonna hold that up the rest of the show, Josh?
I'm just saying. At first, you can see this like tested against like a big Eastern European dude. You know, we're gonna call this a lawnmower. Okay.